Hi students, as we started our chapter 5 acids, bases and salt in our yesterday's Zoom session, there we discussed about the different taste of a different food material and the reason behind it. Mainly the presence of acid gives the sour taste to the food material and the presence of bases gives the bitter taste to the food material. But every time with the help of taste we can't identify the presence of acids, bases and salt, and it can be harmful also to us. That's why some substances help us to identify the presence of acids, bases and salts. To such a substances we are saying the indicators. In this lesson we are going to discuss about the three natural indicators. The indicators mainly which prepared with the help of natural materials. Such indicators are called as natural indicators. In this video, we are going to discuss about the first natural indicator, that is a litmus. It is a natural dye extracted from lichen. It is the most commonly used indicator in a distilled water and it has a mawa or purple color. In acidic solution, it gives a red color and in a basic solution, it gives the blue color. It is available as a solution or in a strips of paper. Students, as you learnt in a previous classes, the lichen is an example of a symbiosis relation. In the symbiosis relation, when algae and fungi grows together and they both helps each other for their growth. So lichen is an example of a symbiosis relation and the extract of a lichen is used for the preparation of a litmus, and litmus is also known as a natural dye, means it changes its color as per the acid content or base content. And here this litmus is available in a solution form also, the blue litmus solution and red litmus solution. These solutions mainly used for the dyeing processes also. And in our lab mainly this strips form, means the red litmus paper and blue litmus paper used for to carry out the different experiments related to the acid, base and salt. Here you can see the blue litmus paper and red litmus paper, and these paper strips help us to identify the presence of acids, bases and salts in the given sample, as I shown you this experimental procedure in our Zoom session 2. Means there I shown you three samples of acid and bases and how to identify the presence of acid. Whenever the red strips and blue strips we will dip in any sample, for example the acid means lemon juice, then that time the blue litmus, in case of a lemon juice, the blue litmus changes to red to show the acidic presence, means the lemon juice is acidic in nature. Here students, you observe the litmus test of a lemon. Here the both the litmus paper red and blue we kept here on the lemon pieces, and when the juice comes in contact with this litmus paper, the blue litmus changes to red and red remains red, and this blue turns to red shows that the lemon is acidic. Here now you observe the litmus test for again 3-4 different samples. First sample is a Pepsi. All of you know it is a cold drink. Here when we will take the litmus test for Pepsi solution, red litmus is unaffected, means it remains as it is, and blue litmus turns red, means Pepsi turns the litmus red. It shows that the Pepsi nature is a acidic. The second sample is a baking soda solution. If we will dip this both the litmus paper in a baking soda solution, then red litmus turns blue and blue litmus is unaffected. It remains blue as it is. So baking soda turns the litmus blue. So nature of a baking soda is a basic. The third sample is distilled water. Distilled water means the pure water, and when we will dip the both the litmus paper, that time the red litmus is remain unaffected and red only. Blue litmus also remains blue, and this shows that the distilled water is a neutral in nature, means it is not acidic also and basic also. Fourth example is orange juice. In the orange juice, red litmus is unaffected and blue litmus turns red, and it shows that the orange juice turns litmus red, so it is acidic in nature. Fifth sample is a vegetable oil. Here red litmus remains unaffected, blue also is unaffected. So vegetable oil nature is a neutral. Students, up to here all of you observed the 8 to 9 different samples, and it's a litmus test. Then as per our activity 5.1, there are total different 12 samples given. From that 8 to 9 samples now you observed, and with the help of that observations only you have to fill the table 5.2 of page number 51 in your notebook. And here now let us see the table 5.2. Here the total 12 examples we are going to discuss. First one is a tap water, means the distilled water. It does not show any effect on a red litmus and blue litmus. That's why tap water is a neutral in nature. Then next is a detergent solution. In the detergent solution, red litmus changes to blue and blue remains as it is, so it is a basic in nature. Third one is aerated drink, means the Pepsi. As you saw the same sample observation in this video, with the help of that now here you can write the red litmus remains as it is, means no change, and blue changes to red. That's why the aerated drink nature is a acidic. And fourth example is a soap solution. In the soap solution, red litmus changes to blue, and blue without change, means any change is not happening, so no change, and that's why the soap solution nature is a basic. Fifth example is a shampoo. Shampoo does not show any change in a red litmus, and blue litmus changes to red. That's why nature of a shampoo is acidic. The sixth one is a common salt, and seventh is sugar solution. In these both solutions, both the litmus paper does not show any change. That's why the both solutions nature is a neutral. The next one, eighth one is a vinegar. Here in the vinegar, red litmus remains as it is red, and blue changes to red. That's why it is a acidic in nature. Then next example is a baking soda. In the baking soda, red litmus changes to blue, and blue remains as it is. That's why it is a basic in nature. The next example, milk of magnesia, washing soda, and lime water. In that all three examples, the blue litmus remains blue and red changes to blue. That's why these all three are basic in nature. Here students, we completed the table 5.2 observations. All of you carefully write these observations in your notebook properly and complete the table 5.2 in your notebook. Here we completed the litmus as an indicator. Then here now next our session we will see about the turmeric and China rose indicator. Now all of you read carefully the lesson 5. Now here we will end our this video. Okay, bye students.